Folks, I'm not wearing any pants, and the Rizzo Show starts now.
The Hard Rock Rocksino Northfield Park presents The Rizzo Show. And now your host, Tony Rizzo.
Would they let me in the Hard Rock like this, you think? I don't know.
You? Oh, yeah, absolutely.
Hey now! This is what they gave me, folks, in wardrobe tonight. I don't know. Mike and I are... Welcome to the Football is Back edition of the Rizzo Show. Joining me is my co-host, internet sensation, resident comedian, Mike Polk Jr. Michael, you've had a rough week. Are you feeling a little better, my partner?
I feel like $1 million, and I am curious why you are dressed like a mobster on vacation.
This is what they gave me in wardrobe. I have to wear what they gave me, and they gave me shorts.
Oh,
Hey,
fantastic.
It's summer. Wait a minute, it's summer.
No, you look very casual. I just feel overdressed now.
We can't get away. Actually, this is a look.
Is it?
Believe it or not, some of the magazines, guys wear shorts with jackets now.
Yeah, some guys.
Not in
you.
Cleveland.
No, don't do that.
Not with me.
Yeah.
Well, as I said, football is back as the Hall of Fame game kicked off with a giant problem weekend, always at the Hall of Fame game. I didn't know anyone who was playing.
Yeah.
Congratulations to all the inductees. Mike, did it pump you up? Are you ready to go? And are you ready for the Browns to kick off the season?
I am always ready for Brown season. I'm looking forward to this. And I am excited going into this year. I might not be quite as enthusiastic as you are. You get this look in your eye every year this time of year. And listen, Tony, you know you are a very, and I'm not stroking you off, you are a very knowledgeable football person. One of the most knowledgeable people I know.
Yeah.
All right? But every year I see this happen to you where you get, because you are overwhelmed by your homerism and how much you love the team, and all of a sudden you're just like, you know, Mikey, I think we can make some noise this year.
I am overwhelmed with the price of my season tickets, Michael.
It's endearing.
And I want to see wins this year.
It's endearing, but you do admit that you do get taken aback sometimes out of your enthusiasm.
High hopes.
Yes.
It's time for high hopes.
I wish I had more of that.
Well, as we continue in the preseason, you know what happens in Cleveland. It's all about the quarterback. The carousel continues as we spin in Berea. Michael, I was at camp this week. Got to tell you, I was pretty impressed. Here we go.
Here comes.
I was really impressed with quarterback Deshaun Kaiser.
Yeah.
Listen to me. Look at him throw the ball. I mean, that is an NFL.
To who?
To air,
Yeah.
it's okay, and they're in shorts.
Okay.
Look, it's his rookie season,
Yes.
and I'm not going to, I'm not going to get overly excited.
Yeah.
But, Michael, we need a franchise quarterback,
We
and
do.
I feel like he has the potential. Will you at least be down with that?
Absolutely. I would love for that to happen. Can you imagine being on another football team, though? Like one of these football teams where not every year they know who their quarterback is going in.
Really?
Wouldn't that make everything so much easier if you just knew that going in?
And they're not charting every pass that's thrown in training camp?
Exactly. I'm hearing you guys on radio this week saying just like, I think he might pass him up with that slant route that he just completed right there. No, he passed him up by not fumbling. Oh,
It's
he fumbled.
training camp.
I know.
Training camp.
I know.
All right, from the rookie to the seasoned veteran. All right, you asked me what's up with Brock Osweiler, okay? Also, why is Brock Osweiler, how could he not win this job from a rookie? Well, let's take a look, all right? Osweiler has not looked all that great in camp. In fact, Michael, I could argue he's almost too big. At 6'8", he's a little gangly. However, he's a guy that's played in the league. Here's what Coach told me, Coach Jackson. He goes, look, I know what Brock Osweiler can do. He goes, he's played in the league. He goes, I need to look at Cody and I need to look at Deshaun.
That makes sense.
And then he was asked, would you be okay with starting the season with Brock Osweiler as your starting quarterback? And now, whether you believe him or not, Coach Jackson said, I quote, yes, I would be comfortable with that. So just don't give up on Brock Osweiler yet.
I don't.
Let's wait and see.
That's my guy. As far as I'm concerned, that's who I'd be starting with day one. I don't even understand what the speculation is. He's the only one who's won an NFL game. He's got the experience. You want to give Deshaun more time to learn behind somebody, at least get comfortable in the NFL system. And Cody Kessler, Brock's too big. Cody Kessler's too small. I mean, you got to have somebody out there. I'd rather have the guy who's too big starting for me than the guy who's too small.
Well, from the quarterback to the running back, I've got here we go again. I'm sorry, I'm excited. Isaiah Crowell looks good. I'm sorry, Isaiah Crowell looks great. Michael, he had a wonderful year last year.
Yeah.
This is his contract year.
Yes, he's
wink,
aware.
Wink. And even Coach Jackson admitted he didn't run the ball enough. He's going to run the ball more this year. I think it's the big year for the Crow.
I think you're probably right, and I think this is going to be I already see the tragedy in this, obviously. He's going to have a great year, and then we are going to probably end up losing because we won't pay him.
Why would you even go there?
Because he's going to get a ton of money from someone.
Can we stay with the great year for now?
Yeah, let's have.
Don't look at you are going pure Browns fan.
He's going to have a great year, and right when we are ready to turn this franchise around, he's going to go and be running back for somebody else.
Maybe.
But let's enjoy it.
One guy who needs to step up, though, it's not all roses out there, Michael. The receivers, folks. The Browns need Corey Coleman, last year's top pick, to step it up. Now, I talked to receivers coach Al Saunders. He likes what he sees so far from Coleman. However, they're going easy with him. You know, it's only been a week of camp. You know, we had the scrimmage Friday. Your first game is this week, Thursday night against the Saints. There is no rush here. So if you're waiting for this kid to flash, hang on, because he's not full go just yet.
That's great. And my only concern there is depth at that position. Who else do you have your eye on their receivers?
Kenny Britt's a legitimate NFL receiver.
Beyond those two.
You're going to
Anybody else?
Kenny Britt's a legitimate NFL.
That's the issue. I don't like how much pressure is going to be on Coleman right out of the gate.
I mean, Ricardo Lewis, Rashard Higgins, there are guys that could step up on but the coach said it. We need someone to step up.
Yes.
And good football teams get this from players from their first year to their second year. All right, from offense to defense. Michael, I'm telling you this.
I know.
What are you expecting from your D?
I'm way more excited about this.
Right.
I mean, I like this coordinator more, obviously.
Greg Williams, folks. Remember the name.
Yeah, that's good.
Now, if you're taking your kids to training camp, I have to warn you.
Get him away from Greg
Well,
Williams.
you might not want to be around Coach when he's out there. His language
Learn some words.
It's a little, on edge. It's a little edgy.
Yeah.
But I could tell you this. The guys love him. He's a screamer. He is. Not only is he screaming, listen to this. Not only is he screaming, his assistant, his son is our linebackers coach.
Oh, man.
And I don't know who screams more, him or his son. Get the ball, get the ball. I was out there this week, and every time a Browns running back ran with the football, the defensive coach was, get the ball, get the ball, get the ball. And while we're laughing at that, that's something the Browns didn't do last year, folks.
No.
They didn't get any turnovers. I expect a much different defense this year.
And they obviously, they're paying attention to it this year. That re-signing Collins to that big contract says something. I mean, don't you think that says we're invested in this defense? And honestly, the defense, if they can bring out anything, if they can actually provide, how much does that help the offense?
If they could not give up a touchdown on the opening drive like they did 8 times out of 16 games last year.
How exhausted is our offense
Exhausting.
all the time because the defense is always,
no doubt. By the way, the defense way ahead of the offense. That's usual per training camp this time of year. However, I think the Browns defense is probably going to be the stronger unit. Yeah. We need to find the quarterback. One of the guys Greg Williams will be counting on, though, here we go again, Rosie again. Myles Garrett looks real.
Yeah,
Myles Garrett is big. Myles Garrett is fast. And by the way, Myles Garrett's got a little attitude to him. Prior to the draft, we heard he didn't work hard or took plays off. Guess what? Everyone in Berea, no one's seen that yet out of Myles Garrett.
All the footage I've seen of this guy in camp looks like a dad playing with his kids. That's how huge that guy is. That guy is a specimen, a monster, and God, I hope he pays off.
Yeah, don't be concerned. You're going to hear a lot of Myles Garrett can't stop the run. Michael, Myles Garrett wasn't drafted to stop the run. We have Danny Shelton and a bunch of fat guys for that. Okay, what we need Myles Garrett to do is sack the quarterback. Who is the last great quarterback sacker we have had in Cleveland?
Big Daddy Harrison.
Really? Clay Matthews?
Maybe,
I mean, honestly, it's been that long. We need a dominant defensive player.
Yeah.
And the good news is, folks, cross your fingers. I'm not guaranteeing anything. The good news is everyone agrees this kid has the potential to be a Pro Bowl defensive end.
I love to hear that. Wouldn't it be amazing?
Right.
And injury, you're not worried about that at all
So far,
with him?
so good.
Everything's good.
Unless you just jinxed him. So
Might
far,
have done
so
that.
good.
Kind of my thing.
That goes for everybody, Mike.
Yeah.
The Browns are improved.
But he does have a bit of a history.
Oh, he does.
Yeah.
He does.
So
as does Corey Coleman, as do a lot of players.
Yeah.
But at this point, injury for everybody's going to be an issue. The Browns folks aren't real deep. Their roster is improved, but they're not real deep. They can't sustain a lot of injuries this year, so they've got to stay healthy. I know for a fact the coaching staff, that is goal number 1 for week number 1 at training camp, and so far, so good.
Yeah. Out of all these players that you've seen so far, though, who are you most looking forward to seeing play under these?
Well, I want to see Myles Garrett. Yeah. I mean, he was the number 1 pick in the draft. Folks, the Browns play Thursday night under the lights against the Saints at First Energy Stadium. Will you be there?
I'm going to be there. No, I won't.
Well, how are you? Where are your tickets? Did you get your season tickets?
I did not. I'm doing the exact same thing I did last year. I'm going game by game, and I will be there on Thursday night at the preseason game against the Saints. No doubt in my mind.
I'm also looking forward.
And I want to see these quarterbacks, and I want to see what they actually look like when they're actually taking some hits and taking some heat from people.
Don't go anywhere. When we come back, is everyone picking on the king? LeBron taking the heat, but he can take it because he's LeBron. Stay with us. Welcome back, and we'd like to welcome back our director, John Ackerman, who's been off for about a month.
Oh, he's back.
Along with Neil Cavuto.
Wow.
Welcome back, John. Rizzo show rolls on. Kyrie drama continues. One guy who's catching all the flack, it's our LeBron James. Michael, what do you make of Kyrie and others coming out and mocking Steph Curry? What is going on?
Insecurity. Insecurity.
Look
That's
at
what
this.
it is.
What is that?
I know.
He's pretending to be LeBron. Then he said he didn't know someone was filming him.
You know.
Okay, first of all, it's not film anymore, Steph. Okay?
This is what this says to me. This is what this says.
They're at a wedding and they're talking about LeBron.
I know. We've seen this.
Michael, what do you make of that? There you go. Show him, King. Get him, bro.
Well, that's what he's originally mocking, apparently, was this right there, right?
Yeah.
And this is what this is. The guy's, honestly, psychologically, let's face it, he feels inferior to LeBron still. I mean, there's an old saying that says you can tell with somebody, what the character of somebody by how they act when they lose. You can tell even more so by when
how
they
win. Good point.
And they won. He should be graceful about it and just duck out. But that proves to me that he still feels like he got away with one. That proves to me that they still feel bad about the Kevin Durant thing. They don't like hearing that they had to go get him to beat the Cavs and stuff like that. And so that's his own insecurity, or else he wouldn't be bothering with this stuff.
Well,
and he's insecure.
Not only is Steph taking shots, Michael, so is Michael Jordan. Jordan was recently asked if he would rank LeBron ahead of Kobe. He said, and I quote, no. Then he said Kobe's 5 championships give him the upper hand. Okay, fine. He also came out and said right now the best two-way player in the league is Kawhi Leonard.
Right.
Come on.
This is
Come on, Michael. Why is Michael Jordan still hating on LeBron?
That is a sad old man desperately clinging to his legacy that he knows is escaping him, because he's not LeBron. He sees the writing on the wall. He knows LeBron's going to go down, I think, as the greatest player of all time, and he doesn't like hearing that. You know, he's got an ego.
Yeah, it's a bad look, Michael. It's a bad look.
Of course,
everybody like Mr. Goddard coming back saying, "Oh, all the young the new weathercasters at Fox 8 stink. They're not." He would never do that. I'm like, class it up, Michael. Stay classy.
I totally
MJ,
agree.
right?
But, yeah, he hasn't had a lot of success since he left basketball. Did you notice that? And I think he's got a chip on his shoulder about that.
What about the Charlotte Hornets?
Oh yeah.
From the King to Kluber, Michael, should we just give the Cy Young Award to Corey Kluber right now? Don't you think he's done an unbelievable job?
He's the
one. Michael, we've had injuries. Look at these numbers.
He was injured, too.
First of all, he missed a lot of time.
Yep.
He missed a month. He's still 9-3. Look at that ERA. Folks, your ERA is under 3 in the American League. You're dealing, and how many strikeouts?
Yep.
Look at that guy. He is, listen, if the Indians can get to a playoff series, they're dangerous. Because in a 7-game series, you could throw that guy 3 times out of 7 games.
How many more years do we have him locked up, Kluber?
Plenty.
Okay,
we're good with all
God,
that.
Don't you love to see that? Thank you so much, Indians front office, for making that happen.
All right, we're getting Dirtbag back. Jason Kipnis is coming back. Michael, will the Indians get back to the playoffs as it stands right now? What do you think?
Absolutely. I don't think there's any reason
World
to doubt
Series?
that. If they keep playing like that, they're hitting now, Tony. That's what I like to see. How about you? Do you think they're going to make it to the World Series?
I don't know. I know it's very difficult, folks, to go to back-to-back World Series. However, watch what the Royals did a couple years ago. They went to the World Series, lost a heartbreaker. They came right back. I hope the Indians have the same resolve. Michael, I will tell you this. You got the best manager right now and the best pitcher in the American League.
And momentum.
So you've got a chance.
They got momentum, too.
That's right. We'll have to wait and see. All right, get out there and see the Tribe. They host the Rockies starting Tuesday night. Kluber back on the mound Wednesday for a business person's special. Coming up, I hope you are hungry, folks. Yeah. From soup to wings, we've got your place in North Royalton. Stay with us.
Hey there, rock stars. It's Hannah, and this is What's Up with the Roxino. We're turning up the heat during our $3 million Summer Swipe and Win giveaway. It's all our hottest prizes and promotions. Swipe your Rockstar Rewards card Thursdays, Fridays, and Saturdays from 9 a.m. to 11 p.m. to win guaranteed free play. Each swipe has a chance to win $10,000 cash. Get golden tickets every day for chances to win free play, prizes, and a 2017 Honda Civic. Help us celebrate 60 years of racing at Northfield Park during the $300,000 Carl Milstein Memorial this Saturday. We'll have live music, food trucks, and of course games and prizes. Post time is 6 p.m. Get ready to laugh this Friday and Saturday in Club Velvet with the clever comedy of Mike Green featuring Ryan Van Gendren. Tickets on sale at the Roxino box office and Ticketmaster.com. Come find your rhythm at the Hard Rock Roxino Northfield Park. Vegas Experience, Ohio address.
Actually, this is not what wardrobe gave me. I kind of just
Casual Friday.
Forgot my pants. Welcome back. Time now to hit the road. This week we travel to beautiful North Royalton to check out a place called the 3 Spot, where the food is great and the staff's like family. Folks, we are in fabulous North Royalton, Ohio, on Route 3, and we're at a place called the 3 Spot. Diane is the proprietor here. Di, 3 Spot you got from Route 3. See, I grew up in Middleburg Heights. She was very impressed that I knew that
Yes,
that was the case,
impressed,
right?
but he knew it was a 3 Spot.
What is the 3 Spot?
I've been here for 7 years, and I'm pleased to say that we've continued success for that. And I attribute that to a couple of things. So we have great selection of beer, 38 beers on tap, which include
38 on tap.
38, craft and
Wow.
IPA. Good food, we're known for our wings, and great service. I have a great support staff that's very friendly, and we just have a really warm and engaging place.
It's a neighborhood place,
Yes,
right? And people come
absolutely.
back, they're repeats. I'm laughing because we're here today and I see all the golfers that are
Right.
here. I played at Briarwood and Valley Air and all the golf courses around here, so you get a lot of golfers too. But the beer thing is big with people right
Yes,
now,
it
that
is.
craft beer, right?
Yep, craft beers and IPAs.
I understand the beer is huge, but you gotta have good food. What are you gonna make for us today?
We're
You
going
promised me
to-
clam chowder.
We're going to do clam chowder. We're going to do wings. We're going to do a salmon caprese salad, and we may even throw a burger in.
Perfect. Let's get to the kitchen and then we're gonna eat. We are live on Route 3 at the 3 Spot with Diane in beautiful North Royalton, Ohio, and it's time for the money shot. It's time to eat. Now, Diane, I gotta tell you, I've had clam chowder all over the country. This is absolutely phenomenal. Who makes this for you?
Well, actually, our clam chowder is made from scratch every day by our cooks, and we do get a lot of compliments. We pretty much sell out of it on a regular basis.
Oh, I'll bet you do. That is so good. And now, the wings. We have specials all week long. I asked you, tell me about what you guys do during the week.
Well, we have our wing specials are on Tuesday and Wednesday
This is
nights.
just so I can eat
And
sheet
we have over 30 some sauces, and what you're having right now is our Route 3 House, which is very popular. And these are our signature sauces, by the way, and the other is the garlic parm. And I also think it's important to mention that we're just not a wing burger bar place. We have a healthy option, which is our caprese salmon salad, which we sell a lot of as well.
If you come to 3 Spot, you're gonna love the crew. She is so great. Diane gives all the credit to her staff. So I've lined them up for you right there. This is the staff. Everybody say hi to the Rizzo Show. Diane, thanks for having us. We're in the private party room. You could rent this room, right?
Absolutely. I'm glad you brought that up. We book this on a regular basis for private parties as well as fundraisers. I think I also need to mention that we have over 24 TVs and big screens for all your sporting events. So come in and see us.
Cleveland sporting events, folks. All right, I'm gonna get back to eating. Thanks, Di.
Thank you very much.
These are very good. So, of course, the first thing Mike asked me about was the clam chowder.
Yeah.
Real deal.
Good stuff?
I'm clam chowder guy.
Yeah, because
some
sometimes
people
you have
are
to
not.
pretend, but he was legit. He said that was really good
I
clam
ate that
chowder.
one, and I actually had the whole bowl of that.
That's good for you, by the
Great happy hour specials as well. They're they're at Ridge Road in 82.
Look good.
All right, when we come back, we're going to open up the Rizzy Vault.
My favorite part.
Can't wait for this. Stay with us, please. Don't go anywhere. Folks, don't forget our good friends Big Chuck and Little John.
I'm a little sick.
All right, time now to open up the Rizzo Vault. We travel back to the Butch Davis era of the Browns as they wrap up the 2004 season in Cincinnati, and we didn't even know what Butch's future was. Just like the past week for Butch Davis, just like the Browns season, this game, bizarre. Is it enough to save Coach Davis's job? Only owner Randy Lerner can answer that question. We should know more by Monday morning. With the Browns in Cincinnati, Tony Rizzo, Fox 8 Sports.
Is that the resolution of the TV, or are you that fat?
I look fat.
You look very fat.
Was I that fat?
I think it's got to be compressed, right?
Wow. I think it was the coat, Michael.
Yeah, it must have been.
Get your plugs in, please.
Hey,
please.
Come see me at Pickwick and Frolic on Tuesdays. PickwickandFrolic.com.
See how well prepared we are. Folks, thank you for tuning in, even though I wasn't wearing pants. I'm sure my mom will give me a lot of crap about that. Good to be alive. Good night, everybody. Folks.